Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Yesterday I saw Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds at the O2. I'm actually going to have a little talk about it. I don't normally make reviews. This is the first review that I've actually made with it. It's a sort of a different style because I'm going to be putting in clips of the gig and the experience while I'm talking. Normally it's a vlog, but just sort of popped in, saw Nick Cave, left. It wasn't sort of anything to be vlogged by. So I'm trying out this new format where I'm doing a review with the clips that I do because I like to record, you know, a couple of songs and whatever. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do in this video. Hopefully you enjoy. First of all, starting off with the venue. Never been to the O2 before. We were going to go see Deep Purple earlier in the week, but we ended up not going. So that would have been the introduction to the venue. But no, yesterday was it. And fuck it, it is massive. Absolutely massive. So the station is 20-second walk away from the O2 entrance, which we thought, all right, well, you know, you're scanning your ticket already. You're in, you know, 30 seconds in, you're in your seat sort of thing. No. It's basically a shopping mall, cinema. I mean, I knew it was big because I know there's shops in there, but it's like a venue, sort of a side piece to it. 15-minute walk, 20-minute walk, you know, elevators and all sorts. Finally, we get to our seat. The view is, I mean, it's far away because the O2 is massive. I don't know how many people it holds, but it's a lot of people though. And the sound is great. The view was, I wish I brought my glasses to be honest with you. Just taking it all in. I mean, it's a beautiful venue. Sounds great. Obviously, I wouldn't say it's a historic venue. It's an iconic venue. It's not really got, you know, it's not, I don't know how long it's been around for, but it's not exactly the Apollo, is it? But it is beautiful. It is nice. It's modern. A lot of the boxes were empty, which I found quite interesting. And it didn't really sell out. Standing definitely sold out. Our section definitely sold out. And I think probably the middle row sold out, like the middle loop of them. I don't know what it's called, like a circle or something. Circle section, I don't know. But there were some seats in the higher sort of, the bits where it's dark and you can't see anything because you're sort of under the rafters at that point. They weren't sold out, but you know, the seats that sort of you'd experience it in a better way, they're all sold out. It was pretty packed. Wasn't really the most lively gig, I think, because Nick Cave, he talks to the crowd, he plays along with the crowd, you know, he's also a comedian, basically. He's really fucking funny, actually. But yeah, there was a sort of like little row in the front of the standing section where people like, you know, raising their hands and dancing and all that sort of thing. The rest of it was pretty silent. Don't think I really heard anyone sing along the entire time, which is a bit of a shame. His set list was pretty decent. There was a lot of bangers near the start, actually, which is something that I wanted to get into with the music that you played, which I love Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. I'm very particular about the songs that I like. Songs like from the new album, Frogs, and Wild God, I'm not the biggest fan of on the record. Unpopular opinion, probably. Oh Children on the record, I don't think I've ever listened to it from start to finish. Obviously, I think it's a beautiful song. It's a great song. And now that I've seen it live, it is, I mean, I was in awe of this song when it was live. It was 8 minutes of like almost religious feeling. I mean, it was like seeing a church choir. So I don't know, it was quite a spiritual song. On the record, I've never really got that from it. On the record, it's always just been, it's a good song, but I've never went out my way to listen to it in particular. And that's also with Frogs and Wild World, so the two of the opening songs, first two songs. Wild God I like a bit on the record. I don't think it's the best. Frogs never really listen to it. It's always sort of there. If it comes up, maybe even skip it halfway through. But live, once again, incredible sort of, as I said, almost religious, like, awe about it, I suppose. It was a beautiful thing to see. And then probably the one letdown is Long Dark Night, which is my favourite song from the new album by a mile. Probably my top 10 Nick Cave songs of all time. That was a bit of a letdown live. I think on the album, it's all sort of hitting almost into a ballad and like a proper like anthem. And then live, it was a bit slower. It was a bit more calm. It wasn't as, not emotional, but it wasn't as, I don't know, it didn't grab me as much as it does on the record, which was the one thing that was bad about, not bad, but the one negative, I suppose, about this gig is that one song, because I was looking out for that on the set list every few minutes. When is it coming up? I saw it was coming up, you know. I was trying to record a bit, but Maybe it's the way he sung it. Maybe it's just the way that live you can't get the same emotion from every song. Whatever it was, didn't come across the same way as it does on the record, but it was still a great song. Finally, a little shout out. I forgot to actually research this guy, so let me quickly see what his name is. Warren Ellis, that is his name. Warren Ellis. He was it just he's a pianist, but he was playing the violin. He was playing some sort of like piano guitar sort of thing as well. He was the star of the show, absolutely. His voice, I've never seen it, and he looks like a fucking homeless man. If I'm just being completely honest with you, he looks like a homeless man. First time he came up on the screen, I was like, yeah, has someone just rushed the stage? But his voice is like an angel, honestly. Very religious theme in this review, actually, I've just noticed. It's not like an angel, it's like a... He's just got a great voice. He's an absolute... I'm still speechless by it actually now. I'll put in a clip if I can find one, because I didn't actually record any of his singing when I was there, because I was that astounded by it. But I'll try and find a clip on YouTube or something, or if it's on a record, I don't know. But that high-pitched sort of like choir-like backing, it's just this fucking 65-year-old homeless guy. And he's probably a millionaire and has made more money in the last week than I have in my entire life. But you can't doubt the fact that he does not look like he'd have a voice like that. But yeah, overall, it was a good gig. I'm really glad I went. The venue, I've never been to the O2 before, so I'm glad that I've sort of checked that off my list. Nick Cave also, never seen him before. I was finishing work like 6, 7-ish, so sort of had to run in at the last minute. We got to the venue about 8:30. No, he started at 8:30. Maybe we got there at maybe like 8:15. So it was a real like, not rush, because we didn't realise it was getting on so early. But we sat down and like 5 minutes later, the lights lowered, you know, and the music turned off, and there was Mr. Nick Cave. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys. I don't really know how it's going to come out, because I said at the start, it's sort of the first time I'm doing something like this. But hopefully it came across good. Hopefully I sort of remembered everything that I wanted to talk about. And to be honest, I probably should have done this in a week's time, because I'd more time to process it, really. But yeah, if you get the chance to see Nick Cave, I know he's actually doing the O2 tonight. So I'm going to try and get this video out before that, so people can watch it. All 2 people can watch it before they go to the gig tonight. So enjoy that if you go in. It was great, and it's sort of these other gigs where I'm sitting down, I'm like, this is why I go to gigs, because it's left me speechless. And I hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.